last time Charlotte saw a major ice storm, that's back in 2002. It brought down trees and power lines, knocking out power across the city. Channel 9's Joe Bruno continues our live team coverage now.
Sure, some people out there watching remember that storm, Joe, and it's one that emergency crews say they'll never forget if they were there.
So I wasn't in Charlotte in 2002. I was in a faraway land called Schwenksville, Pennsylvania. But this weekend's winter weather is apparently the closest thing that we will see to that winter weather back in 2002 that crippled the entire city. This is why emergency management officials are so afraid of this weekend's weather. History is their guide, and in 2002, a similar ice storm shut down Charlotte for days. The ice toppling trees onto cars from small branches to big limbs. It knocked out power to essential businesses like pharmacies and homes.
You feel how cold it is in here.
I'm staying in a hotel right now. Just too cold in there. We have got hot water, but that's about it.
2 decades later, it could be deja vu.
For those of you that were here in 2002, that was, up until that time, the busiest day the Charlotte Fire Department has ever experienced.
Charlotte Mecklenburg Emergency Management Director White Graham was a rookie firefighter at the time and says it was so busy they couldn't keep track of calls.
I remember walking on Fire Station 3 at, I don't know, 3 or 4 in the morning, and all the firefighters were laid out on the floor because they've been up all night.
Duke Energy says over the past 2 decades, forecasting has gotten better. The electric grid and poles have been strengthened, and technology is in place that can automatically detect power outages and quickly reroute power to restore service faster.
We've installed self-healing technology, and that technology can automatically reroute power around a problem to restore service faster for a customer when an outage occurs.
A Charlotte Mecklenburg Emergency Management report in 2020 found that 2002 storm caused about $40 million in property damages. Let's bring in Chief Meteorologist John Ahrens now. John, you arrived a couple years after that storm. Are you seeing any similarities between the two?
We sure are, especially when it comes to, Joe, the accumulation potential, which we are staying conservative here. We're going about a ½ inch of ice, which will certainly get the job done, and that was the same amount that hit back in the early 2000s in Charlotte. Let's set the stage here. Our storm is finally on the map. We've been talking about it since last Sunday. Now it's on the map here, but it is not the only game in town. You are going to have a weather battle on our hands tonight and through tomorrow between that and this area of high pressure. And high pressure usually in our winter scenarios is pretty strong, and it holds off a lot of things. Now, before we dive deep here, friends, let me tell you, this is going to be a major event, potentially historic, and you want to take some proactive steps here. Number one, charge up your phone, okay? Have our app ready to go because there's interactive radar where you can separate the different kinds of precipitation that will be falling. Also, an added benefit here for you if you lose power, we've actually made another website called light.wsoc-tv.com. It just has the basics. So if you run out of power and your phone's like really only got like 20-30%, you could go on that website for the latest information and it won't rob your phone of any power. Okay? Now, we start out with sleet. Then we go to freezing rain, and that's our problem right through Sunday morning, and then your aftermath is on Monday. This will wrap up pretty quickly Sunday night, and then Monday we'll have to see what we're going to be dealing with here.